I think, I hope. Aha, there we are. You people in your Hello Kitty Island adventure, I swear to goodness. Alright, so we're back. Slowly loading. We shall enter the proving grounds. There you go, Scarlet Blade's where it's at, right? I have unspent honor talent points that I'm not gonna mess with. Get out of here. I have yet to be able to beat Silver Proving Grounds on a tank. On a Vengeance tank because it's so new. Does it going down happen often? It does, because it's just in beta. The official release of the game doesn't happen until August. And it just came out from alpha to beta. So they restart it fairly frequently. It's still pretty buggy and stuff. This is actually, I'm in here for testing. How do I... Right. See if I can remember how to do that. I'm okay with it because it's, you know, I can tell them where stuff is broken, and then when it comes out live it won't be busted. We can hope. Wow, there's actually an effect for that. I've been doing it on my laptop and I can't see graphics for anything because it's old as dirt. Interesting. And there are times where like you'll be playing and suddenly something will break on basically a global scale and like all the NPCs will disappear. Or something to that effect, and it sucks. That is seriously great. And I mean, I'm not really super upset about it. Well, I definitely have decent damage. I wonder if they tweaked some of this. He means that how fast the servers come back online when that stuff happens is usually pretty swift. You know, usually. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have the hiccups again today? That's terrible. It seems horrendously slow to me. It's actually just that I'm doing so much damage that everything's dying really quick. But then, like, on the next wave, I can't get anywhere. Yeah, we do. For sure. But this is really early on in beta testing, and as a result, like, they haven't done a lot of the tuning changes for numbers for how much damage goes out and how much damage, you know, I take and stuff. So it may just be that it isn't tuned properly yet for being able to, you know, have proper damage amounts. There we go. Let's bronze through, now that I kind of remember what the heck I'm doing a little bit. That's my artifact. Okay. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it. Gonna be here all day. Knock the souls right out of him. Well, I'm not going to stream World of Warcraft too often, and I just wanted to stream some of the beta stuff for the people that don't have it so they can kind of see if they want to join and watch. Since it's not an open beta and not everybody has it. And I don't want to show off stuff that's super spoilery, but if they're curious, you know, how the classes are shaping up and stuff, I wanted to do this kind of thing. Hello, Pickles. How's it going today? Goodness gracious. Are you okay, you're just a fireball one. Oops, I used the wrong move. Oh, it was on cooldown. Nobody cares. Yeah, metamorphosize, that's right, get in there. Beat him up. Ah, there's that deadly fire. What's weird is I can't see my own effects on my computer, but this fire is just as intense. Not helpful. Right? Where did I even go? Oh, and I lost. Let me see. I don't think I can change talents in here anymore. Oh yeah, I guess I can. Fracture I'm using. What does this one do? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Pickles. It does suck, but I don't expect to win this one right away. This is a brand new class that I'm not that familiar with, and it does feel mildly undertuned still, where I feel like my damage is spiky and I don't have as much to deal with it. I suppose I would give me another... give me another button, but it doesn't really help me any, does it? Last resort, I think... Okay, that's an automatic effect that I feel like didn't go off. Doesn't do me any good either. Etched in blood. I done died. Concentrated sigils is really good and I don't really want to change it. But let's try this one with more healing. And this one is basically useless. That's useless in here. Let's give this one a shot. Alright, let's try this again. Now that we've tweaked a little. Take two. And now we have a heal over time and I'm metamorphosized. That's pretty cool. That's going good. I like this. You never know, I could be hiding secrets. Save my butt. I hit more buttons than that or I'd die. I don't want to be DED dead. You guys can just sort of... Bye. Okay, let's do this. Kill this guy. Knock the souls right out of him. I like the way that this class works mechanically. I'm not as big as on it when I'm DPSing, mind you. But I'm not much of a DPS, so I'm not really surprised. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, hiccups. Silence. Heal. Silence some more. I'm gonna die. Oh, I won. Oh my gosh. That was close. I mean, I didn't win, but I lived. He has played the original. He's the one, as a matter of fact, that I spoke of yesterday that I said I watched play it. Okay, so what you're telling me is I can throw this trap over here and pick them up. Aha! Okay, I like that. Maybe I do like being able to throw my traps a little bit better than having them be on it. That's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, throw that glaive. That's awesome. Okay. Alright. I can dig that. Get over here. Knock the stones out of him. my cooldowns are back up. So that's something. Oh my god. Kill this guy. I don't really want him up anymore. Get away. I think this is good. Give me a spike. Heal me up. It. Ah, dang it. Oh no, I dropped something. I feel like this build is a little bit better. That's something. How am I gonna deal with that? Let me see. Does anybody notice when I'm getting low on health, am I automatically hitting last resort? Because I kind of feel like I'm not. Because when I hit 30% health, I should automatically turn into the metamorphosis, and I'm not noticing it. Doesn't mean it's not happening. Let's give this a shot. Well, I'm glad you listened, you jerk. Stuns that guy. Okay, that's something. Well, I could see how having a stun or hitting it really hard would help me survive. That's something, I guess. Okay, I metamorphosized because of something else, but that's not my 30% health, right? Right. I am confused. Oh, die, you dumb things. So much bleeds. Sun should serve me well, I guess. If only Torrent could beat this so that I could actually stun like I used to. And it wouldn't make any sense if they were, so... Stun. Knock the soul down here. Okay, that went pretty well. Well, okay, I just have a bunch of threat. I love these high threat classes. Do I do? Yeah, walk through fire, you idiots. I don't think that's working in here either. Normally, you walk them through fire and they take a lot of damage. I don't really think that's working out. Dan Buchanan is at work, so he's in and out. So if he doesn't answer you, he's not ignoring you. He might just actually be busy. He's cool. I'm tired of blending on this. That's fine. Alright. We have 6. I mean 7. And I'm in the wrong place. Oh, I actually succeeded. Yes, yes, do it. The last wave's gonna be terrible, but oh my gosh, there's so much left. This is not good. I can't handle this many bad guys. Where's the last wave coming? Here? Yep. Come on, finish it off. Come on. You're over there with aggro. Come here. F5. Interrupt that. Come on, baby. Come on. No. Ah! We were so close. Dang. I feel like that's our best attempt so far. I'm going to, however, change over and do this for a little while. I probably didn't set these bars up. Oh, I did. No, I didn't. I lied. Okay, let's just get on the other one that I set the bars up on, because it'll be faster. Do 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 do. Let's go to where is she? There she is. I have her set up. This will be minorly spoilery for like half a second because I'm in the class order hall. So you're gonna see just a little tiny bit. But I'm just right at the trainer so that I can go in there, I think. There we go. Only minorly spoilery. Alright. So let's go into... We are in our DPS spec. Oh, this was a bad idea. I didn't mean to pick cold. No, no, no. Yield. Start less than that. So that I can remember what the heck I'm doing. Bronze. There we go. Okay. There we go. Wave one. This. Stay behind it. Now I have to wait forever. I feel like currently the DPS spec of this class has a bit of a DK syndrome. It's a little overpowered, a little bit much. I like this class okay because it's real mobile, leaps around a lot. Of course, if you leap the wrong way, it doesn't do a lot of good. Well, now that's boring, isn't it? The one drawback I find with the whole double jump and glide thing is then I get on other characters and I wish I had a double jump. Pretty cool though. I mean, I suppose, you know, Death Knights had their chance to shine, so it makes sense. Hey. Hello, Hoax. Welcome to the stream. That is not a mana bar. That is a fury bar. But you know, pretty. indeed, Legion hype. I needed a Warcraft fan in here to help me hype this up a little bit. Everybody's bored to tears and I'm killing them. Right. On to silver we go. Yep. I still like the tank version better, but that's not bad. I know the quality is a little crummy, but I wanted to stream this for a few people, you know, if anybody wanted to come in that didn't have beta that wanted to see it. Yeah, but I can go back and do some more of the tank. I did bear tank for a little bit, and I did vengeance tank for a little bit. I just switched for a bit because the fire on the tank version really pixelates the stream really bad, and I thought maybe everybody, I mean everybody's bored anyway, but maybe they'd be less bored if I swapped it up. Plus it gave me an excuse to finally do some proving grounds on a stream, which is nice. I don't think I have a whole lot of Warcraft fans in here today. And I don't think people want to come in and necessarily watch because I don't have any keys. But I didn't want to like have people believe that I was one of the streamers that had keys to give away. Oh gosh, I killed everything. I love that that is bugged and it just comes out as a big square that cracks me up. They're pretty awesome. Oh, he has one of the other guys down there. Uh-oh, I lost them. Oh, I hit Ivy on accident. Here, I will do one run. Here's my vengeance. Do I have it set up the way I want? Fracture. I think I want this. No, I want the demon. Yeah, okay. Tank for life indeed. But the healing stuff right now is really, really kind of a mess. So the way that these the Demon Hunter tank works is those things coming out of those are soul fragments, and they heal you. And this ability here that cleaves sucks them all up and heals you up. So you try to knock the soul shards out of them, and then use them to heal yourself. You're welcome. I'm actually probably going to log on to a warrior next and show off some of it because it is amazing. And you're welcome. I know it kind of, in one way I'm not trying to rub salt in any wounds or anything for people who didn't get it, but if I can at least show off some of the class a little bit so that people can at least see it, hopefully that's something. Paladin is weird. I will definitely show you Paladin in a moment. Knock some charge out of these guys. Get yourself some healing. I absolutely will. It's strange, so don't be put off. But it is very cool. Look at me metamorphosize! I'm so badass looking. I said a bad word. I did. I said a bad word and I feel bad. Hey, Angel, how's it going? Good to see ya. I have yet to beat Silver on Demon Hunter Hoax. I get stuck. It's hard. But I thought I'd come back into Bronze and clear it, give you an idea of how this new tank is going to work, because it's super fun. I really like it a lot. Oh, storm incoming. If you lose me, that's why. Why do I have 6 soul shards? Or soul fragments. I didn't think I could get one in time. Demon Hunter is, it's all mobile and fun and it's a good time. I kind of wish it had I-beam as a thing for it, which is okay. And just for funsies, I'm going to metamorphosize to show you that better. I don't need the cooldown, but I'll use it anyway. Here's what I look like over here in the box. I'm playing on the night out for a second. Pretty great. I love it. Alright. There we go. So we're gonna leave this instance group for a second because it tends to bug out if I log out here. Mild spoiler for 2 seconds because I'm in the class hall. I'm sorry. I'm logging out. The purple ball thingies are soul fragments, and the soul fragments can be picked up either by walking through them, or you can use an ability that cleaves your enemies and sucks them all up, and it heals you. And if you take a specific talent, the heal actually puts a hot on you at the same time. There's also another talent that if you're full on health, they put an absorb on you. So it's your management mechanic. Thank you. Here's this. I have I actually made one of every race. Here's Xylin. We were on her earlier, but we We did her stuff for now. I did. This is my male night elf that I made. My male blood elf, male or female night elf, and then Sidissa is my blood elf. We're gonna get on Quinn, and we're gonna tank as a warrior. Demand shrubbery. Demanding it. Alright, warrior time, because it's just amazing. I'm gonna have such a hard time not being on my warrior almost as much as my druid. And that really speaks volumes to me. Into the proving grounds we go. We are the Knights of Ni. Alright, folks. Oh, it hasn't changed. Like, the music hasn't changed other than maybe being a little bit higher quality, but it's so good. It's like going home. And here's a fun thing that they did. You can't outrange your spells now, no matter where you put your mouse. So, no more, hey, no path available, or hey, just go to hell. Yes. What a quality of life improvement, too. Warriors feel so smashy and delicious, and it is absolutely brilliant. There's no more charge for for these tanks, there's just intervene. So whether you target an ally or what, it doesn't matter. He was here a little while ago. He's just not here now. I feel like warriors are in a really good place. I actually heard some warriors complaining that they were rage starved, but I'm not having too much of an issue right this second. I don't know. But I suppose if you're somebody who's named a warrior, maybe it feels different than it does online. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to do this in Proving Grounds mostly because I don't want to give a bunch of spoilers for the game. Like, I have tons of rage. I don't know what they're talking about personally. You know, I'm not used... I want to say I'm not used to it, but I'm used to it as a druid. So, I don't know. Oh, that effect is just wonderful. Oh, she just looks fantastic. Look at her. They're big. They're really, really big. Give me one moment and I will show you. I enjoy that the time limit doesn't do anything on tanks, other than spawn new waves. Alright. My health pool is currently... I guess I expected that to be over here. Yeah, I have over 2 million health. I have almost 2.5 million health. Like, that's crazy. So there you go. So I'm gonna go swap to the Paladin, because I think you're going to, some of it you're gonna go, what? And some of it you're gonna go, dear Lord, please more, I want more. Yeah, I know. We'd be at like 10 million or better. It'd be nuts. Hello, Matt. Welcome back. Get on over here to my class trainer and enter the proving grounds. Okay, so there's some weird things to know. First and foremost, okay, your favorite spot is sort of technically there, but you cannot go there as a paladin, as it is part of the class order hall for rogues. There's a few things I want you to note here, Hopes. Notice I have very few buttons, for one. And for another, a lot of these things are affected by talents. A lot of the things that I have selected are affected by talents. So if you would like to see a specific talent, if you would like to see something, please let me know. I know you actually have personal interest here. First and foremost, there is no Templar's Verdict. Or, I mean, Crusader Strike. There is only Hammer of the Righteous. Hammer of the Righteous only AoEs. When standing, you consecrate. Your shield no longer hits 5 targets like it does in the current expansion. It only hits 3 again. The effects look amazing though. And this thing where the swirling hammer is going out around me is a talent choice and replaces the Hammer of the Righteous. So it's just something that I took because I liked it. So we're going to consecrate the ground. And now I AoE everything with my one ability. So that's the only way you can AoE. And now I'm not AoEing it. Well, I'm kind of AoEing because that hammer does, but you do a lot more AoE damage because I'm dropping the consecrate. And here's the part I wanted you to see. In combat ability. I know some people are probably gonna hate that, and I just think it's the best thing I've ever seen. Yep, I know. It's so good. And I'm gonna heal myself, which is that straight up sword attack thing that you just saw. You still have that ability. What is this one called? Seraphim. That's still here. What accent? Story of my life. Would you like to see the artifact ability, Hoax? Because I can save that if you don't want that spoiled. I just thought I would, you know, ask. Alright, here it comes. That was it right there. The flowing effect. Since things are still not tuned, they, you know, sometimes I die in here. It definitely happens. It's definitely just very... This is Paladin, yes. It's definitely... It's odd. This Pally is a lot less health than... That's a lot less health. I am just shy of 2 million, unlike my 2.5 on Warrior. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a much smaller... And everybody's got the same gear on. So it's not a matter of... Although, you know, I might have... No. For a second I thought maybe I had the healer trinket on still, but I don't. So, you know, there's that. I'm gonna do silver. Or attempt to do silver. I don't think I can clear it. Did I clear it before? I guess I did. You still have Ardent Defender. You still have your Guardian Kings, and you get your wings back. Which is awesome. Because I missed my wings. Seraphim. And I'm not really playing properly because I have a talent where Judgment places 40 stacks of something on the bad guy that heals me every time I attack it, you know, so like I was more focused on showing stuff off than fighting. I keep trying to hit buttons though from the other expansion, and it's confusing me. Get it out of there. So drop stacks of the bleed. There are no seals. Seals are a thing of the past. fire. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either, cause I don't know, they're working so hard to do class fantasy and everything, and that's amazing, but I feel like not having seals kind of removes a little bit of the class identity. But it's whatever. Love that ability so much. I know, right? Oh, everything's dead. Well, that's worked well, I guess. Yeah. That's why you were always the main tank and I was the off tank. So I really like Paladin. I feel Paladin's really good, but it is very, very odd. Uh-oh. I got it. That's close. Thank goodness it's on a short field. It feels more comfortable to me. You know, I'm not sure that haste is even a stat. Well, it is a stat. But I don't know how it affects things. But I will be happy to give you a look at the talents in a second when we're done here, whether we win or lose. I know that guy's gonna be on you now. Get over here. Alright, that's close. That guy down. Okay, KB. And I won't be playing this a ton because I don't want to be doing it too much and going nuts, but I'll do a couple streams like this with air stuff. him. There we go. There we go. Silver clear. Huzzah! Okay. So, here's your look at your talents. We have the first Avenger increases the damage of Avenger's shield and increases the chance for its remaining cooldown to be reset, but it hits one target. So this is basically the glyph, because they have removed major glyphs. The only glyphs in the game left are cosmetic. So this basically, but they didn't want to get rid of this option. We have Hand of the Protector. Replaces Light of the Protector, which is your spell down here, your healing spell. You heal for 25% of your missing health. It looks like this just makes it so you heal somewhere else. Not totally positive. Haven't tried it. Consecrated Hammer. Has no cooldown and always gains damage bonus from Consecration, which is the one that I've been taking because I like spamming it, because I don't like not having a button to hit constantly. I took Holy Shield, which is, you know, basically the same as it is currently. Knights Templar reduces the cooldown on my Divine Steed and reduces all damage taken while on it by 20%. I may switch to that because I really like using my Steed. The Steed is awesome. Here's that spell, by the way. Summons the Holy Mount Ride for 3 seconds. Usable in combat and indoors. We got Last Defender. Each enemy within 8 yards reduces the damage that you take by 3% with diminishing returns. That's pretty cool. That one might actually be worth looking into. Blinding Light is just the flash of light that disorients, and Repentance and Fist of Justice, same as in-game currently. Blessing on Spell Warding. Places a blessing on the part of your raid member, protecting them from all magical attacks for 10 seconds. Then Salve. You know Salve. Good old Salve. Like the old Salve, like, you know, Tricks of the Trade Salve. Retribution Aura is an interesting concept. Gives everybody in the raid Ret Aura, but really my DPS shouldn't be taking damage, so I worry that that's a waste of talent. Blessed Hammer replaces my regular Hammer of the Righteous. That's the one you see me using my regular attack spinning hammers. Crusader's Judgment. Also, your Judgment also can trigger Grand Crusader to reset your shield throw. Bastion of Light immediately grants 3 charges of Shield of the Righteous, which is your active mitigation ability, which is charges now instead of holy power or whatever. We have Aegis of Light. Channel Aegis of Light that protects you and allies standing within 10 yards behind you for 6 seconds, reducing all damage taken by 20%. Now, I actually put in a suggestion about this because I'm concerned that this ability is going to train the DPS and the tanks to try to run behind the tank, and people are going to get fire breathed on them and stuff. Like, I think that this is a horrendous idea, personally. But if it's a 5-minute cooldown, you know, maybe specific situations it might be okay, but I have my concerns nonetheless. I took Judgment of the Light. Now applies Judgment of the Light to the target, causing the next 40 successful attacks against the target to heal me for 4,007. It's not a huge heal, but it's still pretty nice. Consecrated Ground. Up to 6 allies standing within Consecrate receive healing every 1 second, and enemies receive reduced movement. Pretty cool. Final Stand reduces the cooldown of Divine Shield by 50%. Let's see. I also taunt. Oh, it's your AoE targets back. Reduces the cooldown. Yeah, awesome. That's really cool. Actually, I didn't notice that before. I took Seraphim. The light temporarily magnifies, increasing haste, crit, strike, mastery, and versatility. And Righteous Protector, Shield of the Righteous, reduces the remaining cooldown on Light of the Protector by 3 seconds. So that's all your talents. It is worth noting, none of these are PvP talents. There is a whole separate tab for PvP talents. They're totally different. And that doesn't even account for, no, don't do that. Click this the right way. Don't be stupid. Your interface here on your artifact weapon, which you put points into like another talent tree. There aren't very many abilities that give you new abilities. Most of them are passive things that affect other stuff. Still cool though. So there's that. And of course your artifact gives you that extra ability that heals and blinding flash causing damage and reducing all damage they deal to you by 20% for 9 seconds. So there you go. So that's the Paladin. I haven't done any Retribution yet. I have done a little bit of Holy. It's weird. But you have your, our wings are back as a tank. Really happy to see our wings back. Makes me pretty excited. So there you go. There's your Paladin. Your Paladin. There are a lot of classes I haven't really tried yet. I've mostly spent my time on tanks that I play on live. So, Monk is way more akin to Monk in Mists of Pandaria, which is awesome. It's not just like it, obviously, but it's a lot closer than it is currently. Oh, I'm standing in a death gate. Alright. Of course, I have to actually fly to the Proving Grounds on hers. There's no monk trainer in Dalaran. Also, it's worth noting that you automatically swap gear sets when you swap specs now. And if you queue up for a dungeon as a tank and you're questing as a DPS, when you are ported in, it will change you to a tank and change your gear. This is your active animation for holding a staff. Like, when you unsheath your weapon as a monk, it goes over your shoulder now. Which I think is really cool. I still have the stupid thing around me even though I swapped specs. Great. That is something else worth noting. I'm not going to show it off a ton because I don't want to waste time on it too much, but there is a new appearances tab because transmogs are now a collection, and when you find a piece of gear, you unlock that skin if you can use it. So whatever you found, it's just in a journal now. You do still have to go to a transmog to change it, but instead of having to keep gear around in your, you know, void storage or whatever, it just unlocks the skin and you can vendor everything. And it is account-wide. And for any of you who may be in here watching that have the beta and you're wondering, the reason this doesn't just work on the fly is you need to be at a transmog vendor to swap on and off your helmet. It's because you can save sets. And, when you save them as a set, say you want one set to show the helmet but you don't want another set to show a helmet, you can do that. So that's the reason you can't just shut it on and off on the fly, because they wanted to make it so that you weren't quite so restricted anymore. Which I think is fantastic, personally. Do I have an intellect thing on it? That is very cool that you're working on Photoshop. I am not very good with Photoshop personally, but I've had no experience. No. Welcome back, KB. And just so you guys know, I'm not going to be streaming this a ton, because, like I said, I don't want to bore everybody. Tomorrow should be Rogue Legacy, because it's Thursday. Rogue Legacy hype! And then Friday we're coming back to Bloodborne, because we need us some Bloodborne. Bloodborne is important. It is worth noting that, I do! Isn't that the worst? I'm so bad the way I go when I'm talking well. I start sounding like a teacher instead of everything else. It's kind of funny. Monks no longer have guard as an ability, which is incredible, and I love it so much because I didn't like it. And they no longer can throw just barrels willy-nilly either. I have no idea what I was doing the last time, so it looks like some of my abilities don't work. Should really learn to look at that before I start doing it. I must have swapped that talent. I did. Oh, right. I remember now. And so now it works kind of like Vengeance does. You can get back here. But like how the Vengeance had the... What's it called? The shards. The shards are basically going to work the same way as the monk orbs dropping on the ground, and you can suck them up like you can on a demon hunter, which I think is fantastic. And I feel pretty hardy. I think this feels good. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Breathe fire on them. Get the tea. Purge some of that. Soak some orbs. More tea. More fire. Purify. Heal. I feel like I do a lot less panicking too, which is nice. I feel totally lost on my monk on live. Like, she just doesn't feel anything like herself. This feels better. Stuff incoming. Wait a second. Brew. Fire. I show this off. Here's my exploding barrel that I just threw on the ground. Purify. Kick them all while they're down. Thank you, Hopes. There you go, that's bronze. So I feel like this is actually really clean and they've done pretty good with it. There's lots of choices. I will show you this one. I'm not gonna go on and do another thing, but I will show you this talent. Instead of the tiger being static to every single thing, they actually get the animal they're supposed to. Oh, I can't because I don't have a target. But you can actually call the black ox in place of the tiger. And I think that that is incredible. So, I will try. I'm gonna go and do Windwalker for you guys once. Show you that. This is a, like, weird talent. I have basically no cooldowns, though, with the talent setup that I chose. Which, I mean, is my own fault, but... now I got nothing to do. Is this my artifact ability? Yes. And here's the Earth, Wind, and Fire, or Storm, Earth, and Fire, excuse me, which is now like a little mini cooldown thing, and you don't control them and make them go on to targets. They just sort of go do what they do. Which is interesting. But it kind of nukes everything. So it's a little unwieldy and a little strange to use compared to when you're used to being able to toggle it on and off enemies. I mean, obviously you can still talent to pick the tiger as a DPS. I just have hit combo, which I don't think I'm doing correctly. That's actually the way monks work now, is they... Can I use this? Oh, I can, cool. They, if you don't use the same move twice in a row, you get a stacking effect that's their mastery. They do more damage. So you always want to be hitting a different button. But I wasn't doing a very good job at that for a while because I forgot. I got 8 that time. Yes, I have a Tauren problem. Everybody's Tauren forever. Because I love it. It's pretty darn good. And it now costs, instead of energy, it costs chi to do your spinning crane thing, which is strange. That's dead. Okay. Kill this guy. It's terrible because like every class that I've gotten on almost, I've gone, oh no. I need this. It's too good. Bear is basically perfect. I mean, it's gonna take a little getting used to because it's definitely different. But I've already gotten 6 waves in Endless Proving Grounds without enchants or doing anything, so I think I'll be alright. This not ever hitting 2 buttons in a row thing really forces you to think about what you're doing, and I think it's fantastic. I am not gonna do Mistweaver though. That's not gonna go well. I shouldn't log out here. I feel like every healer basically needs tuning still. I feel so powerless. And discipline is just all over the place. I have no idea what to do with discipline at all. Yes, very much like that, actually. It's kind of nice. I will pop on Tyonko, and I will attempt, but I guarantee you I'm not gonna win, because I just don't get it. This is so strange. I haven't tried Mage yet, but I know Fire Mage is amazing. I haven't tested it, but I've seen it, and it's incredible. Fire Mage is so good. Warlocks they all went back to Soul Shards, folks. I haven't tested them either, so I'll let you know when I get there. Did that put a shield on me too for some reason? Or did I do that on accident? Demonology Warlocks are the coolest thing. That's like the best class. Yeah, it does shield me whenever I do that. That's awesome! Unless you spec for it, Penance only hits enemies. The only thing about that is it makes me feel super like I'm helpless in between waves to do anything. Do this, do this, do this, hit it, shield, do this, ooh. Do this. Well, that went alright. Demonology is super awesome. It's real, again, I haven't played it, but it's so cool. I don't have an interrupt anymore. There goes the tank. Because I just literally can't do anything here. Kill it before it does the thing again. Oh my gosh, that's so rough and I don't know what to do about it. Ah, it was a mistake. Yeah, there we go, that's over. The best interrupt is a killing blow, and I definitely agree with you. But since I'm so used to doing this Proving Grounds, where when that guy comes out, I just interrupt the one thing and then they don't take the AoE damage, and very much trained to do that, it's confusing as all get out to suddenly be, like, helpless. It's really cool, but it's really weird. And like I said, I have no ability to, like, regular heal. There's no in-between heal. I don't have flash heal, I don't have heal. So when it's in between waves and I'm sitting there, I can't catch their health pools back up. And that really confuses me to no end. I don't know what to do with I did choose Clarity of Will as a talent, and I will probably swap over to one of the other two talents because I don't think I like it very much. And Penance fires an additional bolt, but I think I'm probably going to swap to the Penitent so that I can actually heal them in between, because it's strange just to not have the option. And Shadow Mend, which is like one of your main heals, actually hurts. You know? So it's strange. It's a really strange spec. I hope I end up kind of adjusting to it and figuring it out, because it is really, really cool. It's cool and it's different, and I'm glad to see it change up. And it could just be that it's really kind of undertuned for now. I don't know. Yeah, it actually just stopped raining, but I assume more is coming. Don't what? What don't you want me to do? The heck am I doing? I find it really strange that some people have all these mounts, because I don't. And I have them on live. Oh. It did rain and thundered for a minute, but then it's already tapered back off. I'm gonna go into enhancement and do one round on enhancement, and then I think I'm gonna call it for today's stream. And then I'm gonna go test some other stuff out, provide some more feedback. I may be back next week. Depends on what's changed, what's different, and if people want to see more. Because I know for a lot of my regulars this isn't really a good time. But because this is a really weird... I've played enhancement for a couple of years now as, like, I always main my druid, okay, but like I have alts that are basically mains, and that's one of them. I'm gonna do it. Enhancement for the win. Oh, there's some more thunder. I mean in real life, not in the game. It's amazing though. Yes, you've always been the enhancement shaman. I'm still relatively new compared to you. I basically mained it in Pandaria. Played it quite a bit. Yes, there will be 12 as soon as the expansion drops. Most of them have 3 specs apiece. 3 specializations, as they're called. Crash like these guys. It is a lot. Yeah, technically the Demon Hunter has 2 specializations, and the Druid has 4, but average, because of that, it averages out to 3 for every class. I thought I had the wind leap thing. What did I do with that? Oh, I changed it. But I wanted to use it. But yeah, it's super awesome. Gives a decent amount of variety, which is neat. This definitely feels different from the enhancement that I'm used to, but it's not bad. Not a bad difference, just very odd. That's amazing and I love it. Bear feels really good. Different, but good. I'm actually probably after this going to give Restoration a try because it's awesome. That's cool. I know you got your stuff, and I will, like I said, I'll probably come back and test out some more stuff in Proving Grounds just to show you guys the way the classes work so that you can kind of see stuff without spoilers. But I'm not going to go nuts with it because I know not everybody's into this. So, I took to the new Enhance alright too. It's not bad. I actually think I like a build spend system better than just mana and stuff. It's not as much fun. And charges is okay, but I don't know. That being said, I know it's a smidge early for me to end, but you guys have been watching me sit in Proving Grounds for 2 hours, and I know you guys aren't necessarily into this, so I appreciate you hanging out with me while I test some of this stuff. I'm gonna leave it here. I will be back tomorrow with Rogue Legacy. Hopefully a little earlier than 4, but no later than 4. I'll be on with Rogue Legacy. Damn You Kenny will be on between 8 and 8:30 tonight with Hotline Miami. And I don't believe Doctor's streaming, but Hoax is about to go live over on his YouTube and Twitch channels with, I believe, Broforce today. So, if you're looking for something to watch, we've got you covered for most of the evening. So, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, and thanks for joining me for some Legion beta tasting. Have a good night.